Sagan died the day I found my father, Phoenix, Arizona, in a trailer park with a dog. No one knows the magic until they walk across the floor and hear the singing, the tin can structure sound, the trailer's yearning ear of mobility, stretching wallpaper and simulated wood cabinet lullabies. Inside the paneling are starlings. Under gold mosaic linoleum, the persistence of motion and aching steel joints. The destination is an easy chair centered at the end of the rectangular tube. It has squeezed you to this point to sit and hear the rain that comes not so often. Now, the louder, there are pings and cymbal crashes, 1,000 fingertips at the roof tapping, pulsars, and over your shoulder a print of a face on the wall with a star at the iris and pupil. Could you feel that under the tree in 1970 when you held her and jerked at her breast collapsing? Did you know that the moon was in Scorpio and my mother's gravity was stronger than any astrological source could ever be? You were a Virgo Viper and you left the next day. And what of these plastic glow-in-the-dark stars on my ceiling? Is it a yearning for a roof black and yielding to the cosmos? A yearning to hear Pythagoras' singing spheres? And that day, Carl, remembering back to age 12, visualizing scientific sex, which is two scientists having sex. It was passionless. It was something like, okay, Anne, I am inserting my penis into your vagina. It is quite nice, is it not? It wasn't under a tree. My mind is an aluminum trailer, rectangular and unnatural in a circle world. It isn't natural to live in metal. Heavy and under my feet is where metal belongs. Heavy like a stopped heart, or Carl's quote, "We are all star stuff, harvesting stardust." Or, "These are some of the things hydrogen atoms do given 4 billion years." Heavy like learning you have a son 25 years after lying on your back under a tree blowing smoke rings at the stars with Neil Young lyrics in your head. Comfort is your name on my tongue more so than Earl, Carl. Look at that. Only one letter difference. Only a D in between on an alphabetical list. I am somewhere in the D space. That's where you are now, Carl. Carl, connections fail. You were born David Duncan. I offered you, held you high. All of the nights I froze outside under a North Michigan winter sky, absent of atmospheric distortion, hugging my red-brown Canon Astroscan 2001, aimed at the Orion Nebula. Knees stuck to frozen tundra, eyes straining into the eyepiece at that little bluish smudge, and a couple of stars I couldn't see with my naked eye, emulating a name that wasn't there. Carl, you never even said billions and millions. That was Johnny Carson. Streets have trembled under my looking for some metaphysical connection in a song or puddles and snow diamond reflections, the fists of trees, on top of Volcan de Agua, drug treatment, my own embraces with women on the seat of a Harley Davidson. Well, David, I never met you anyway. I never made it to Cornell to study with you. But now, as I sit here with this yellowish 8.5 by 11 envelope next to me, pasted with stamps, full of some folded papers and what feels like a cassette tape inside, it seems you did something for me. You brought me all the way to this parcel, studying the black marker characters written by an Earl addressed to me. It has all culminated in this envelope, a negative of the star trails I took pictures of years ago. I am afraid of what I may unleash if I open it. Where are you, Earl? You are in a trailer, always have been, in a box.